Calvin Castine at Northeastern Clinton Central School, where every summer in early August, professional soccer player Bo Vukovic comes to town and runs a soccer camp for a week. He's in the midst of a huddle with some of the older campers as Northeastern coach Dale Hawksby looks on. There's a younger age group, probably an intermittent group, being supervised. Okay, we have with us Bo Vukovic, who is the owner of the Vermont Voltage. Is that how you?
Yes, owner, general manager, and coach player.
And star player, right?
Yeah, actually had a really good season this year.
Okay, we're still hoping to get some of those Vermont Voltage games to show on Hometown Cable, and that you may have seen some of those by the time you see this. Bo, this is how many years for the camp?
I believe this is our 5th year here in Champlain, and the numbers have been great, and it's a good event for the kids in the area, and a good chance to meet some professional players.
Now, how young and how old are the people that take part in here, the kids?
As you can see, we have further on the field over there, are the kids 7 years of age, from 5 years of age till 7. Then we have older kids from 8 till 10. Then we have another group, 10 till 12, 13. And then we have 14 to the 16 group. So basically, my team Vermont Voltage, we have 22 coaches on our roster. So the more kids in the camps we get, the more jobs I can give to the coaches on the team. And it creates really good opportunity for the kids to meet professional players, and kids look up to them. And actually tonight we have a home game, August 6th, against Albany Blackwatch team, and all these kids, we gave them tickets. That is included with their enrollment with the camp. They got tickets, and they're all going to come and support us, and they're going to see their coaches in real action, which is very unique.
And tomorrow when they show up at camp, they can give those coaches a little bit of advice, maybe.
Actually, that is our part of our camp. Today, on the end of the camp, each kid will receive like an instruction which player they should follow on the field, and keep the statistics about how many first touches, passes we have, how many times that player loses the ball, how many times that player wins the ball. They're going to keep the statistics. That will be theoretical part of our camp. And then tomorrow we will ask kids about their experience, what did they thought about that, and if they kept the track about the game.
Well, I think watching a professional game at that level is as good a learning experience as they could get probably from spending a day out here, because they're going to see how it should be done.
Exactly, and that is what I've been emphasizing in the camp through all these years. As much as we can come here and show to the kids the moves and different techniques and stuff, it's very hard to relate to the soccer game if you never saw it. Like, let's say you have a little baby, if you want to show the baby how to use the spoon, you got to show them, take the spoon in your hand, put it in the plate, put it in your mouth. Once the baby see that, then they understand. So it's the same principle here. They got to see as much as soccer as it's possible in order to improve. And what better situation is than come to St. Albans, see Vermont Voltage soccer team. It's only 25 minutes away, and actually this year we were the 2003 Northeast Division champions for the 2nd time in a row, and we only lost one game all season at home, and unfortunately that was in the final for the East Coast. So we end up 5th in the nation out of 52 teams nationally. So we have a very, very good team.
You had an excellent season. Now you're still playing now. What are you playing now?
We still have 5 more games at home. We are involved in the New England Cup competition, which involves a couple of teams from New England area. And it's a big trophy, New England Cup, so that is very intense competition, and we have 2 non-league games. So we still have a bunch of games that are important for our club and fans. And actually in month of August we get a lot of fans. We average almost 1,100-1,200 people a game this season.
That's almost as good as the Montreal Expos have been averaging.
I really am not familiar with that, but I'm very, very happy. We grew from 300 people average in the stands 4 years ago to almost 1,200 people. And actually last year our team was received a big honor. We were chosen as an organization of the year nationally between 52 teams in the minor league soccer nationally. So it's a big honor for us.
Now, where do you get your players from? That of course you said some of those players are coaches here. Where do you get them from? Where do they come from?
We have players from basically all over. Our team, as I said, it's a semi-professional team, so we can have top college players playing in our league and they don't lose their eligibility. They can go back to college.
Can their expenses be paid while they're playing, or they have to play amateur?
Their expenses can be paid, like gas money and food money for the trips when they come to play.
But they can't be paid for playing.
They cannot be paid for playing, but they can be paid to coach in the camps. So we have top players from like University Albany. We have top players from Southern Connecticut University, Buffalo University. We have open tryouts last week in April every year, and this season we had over 100 people applied to come and they came to tryouts. And then we choose usually every year between 10 and 12 players. And then we have core of 7-8 guys, older guys on our team who are back year after year. And those guys, they're playing professional soccer in the winter months in the indoor league, major indoor soccer league. Like including myself, last year I played for St. Louis Steamers. We have Bo Simic, our captain, he plays for Cleveland team. Paul Tomaro, he plays for Jacksonville Cyclones. So we have a group of 7-8 older people who are coming back every year, players. And then we have top college players come, and it's a mixture between top college players and some professional players.
Okay, and your games are right there in St. Albans?
Yeah, all our games are at Collins Pearly Complex, St. Albans. So coming from New York, you go through Alberg, Swanton, you get to 89 South, exit 19, and the Collins Pearly, it's right there. It's only 21 or 22 miles, so it's really close, and it's a very good experience for families. We have many families coming to our games. Tickets are very cheap. It's $5 for adults and $2 for kids 18 and under. So basically family of 4 can come to the game Friday or Saturday night. They can buy 2 adult tickets, 2 youth tickets. They can buy 4 hot dogs and 4 sodas for $20. So we have a lot of families come there. It's a social event. We have a dance team, Vermont Voltage Sparkettes. We have 40 little girls, they're dance teams. Then we have a mascot, Sparky. And every hour game is sponsored by different company. So we have Ben & Jerry night, August 13th, free ice cream for all the people who come to the game. Then we have a Dave Handy, it's a Pontiac dealership. Our last game of the season, they're gonna be giving a Pontiac Grand Am away. So we're gonna pull 5 people from the stands, and they're gonna have a chance to kick the ball through a certain target and they can win a brand new car. So every game we have something happening, different giveaways, prizes, raffle tickets, and actually it's exciting soccer to watch. A lot of passing, a lot of goals, and our players really appreciate when we get good support. So it's a good mixture for everything, and it's a perfect for kids to see the real players in action. So
yeah, I know when I used to watch an occasional high school game back many years ago, and when I went to my first college game, it was really a wake-up to what the difference is between a bunch of guys, 6 people on the same ball, or people spread out and play in their position.
Yeah, that is a big difference, but then when you come and see the voltage, you will see what kind of big difference is between the college and this level. We make like 20-30 passes sometimes in a row, don't lose possession of the ball, pass the ball to one side, other side, all the players, 1 or 2 touches on the ball is just it's intense, but very skillful, and you will see people in the stands in St. Albans. We get fans from Montpelier, Newport, St. Josbury, all over Vermont. They come because we play good soccer. And it's been 4 years, this is our 4th year, and I can tell that our fans are getting more and more educated about soccer. Now even when we make a good pass and switch the point of attack, switch the sides of the field, fans are clapping and they really appreciate the good soccer. It's not just kick and run and boom and stuff like that.
Right, and they're not just cheering when you score a goal.
When they score the goal, they enjoy the game. Sometimes we had games 1-1 score, or 0-0, and fans are coming to us and telling us that this was an unbelievable game. Chances up and down, switching the point of attack, intense play, possession of soccer. So fans in the United States are getting more and more knowledgeable about soccer, which is very good.
And the only way they're going to do that is to watch it played at the top level.
Yeah, especially kids. Right now I think soccer is #1 played sport by the youth. and especially states as New York and Vermont. I believe they were ranked 7 and 8 by the soccer participation in the nation. Vermont was ranked 7, I believe New York was ranked 8 or something like that by number of people in the state and how many kids play soccer, so that was excellent.
Okay, now tell us how many coaches you have here at this camp.
Right now we have 5 coaches present. We had yesterday 1 coach, but he got hurt in practice.
Uh-oh.
So his ankle is kind of a little bit wobbly. But usually we have ratio 10 kids per coach. 10 kids, between 10 and 15 kids per coach. So that is very good ratio for the camps. Sometimes we have 8 kids per coach, like in the smaller group. Sometimes we have 15 kids per coach. But we try to have very good individual attention for the kids. And most of our camps for almost 2 hours, we do individual workouts, skills, touches on the ball, so that even if you have bigger kids or smaller kids, really doesn't make a difference between everything is done one-on-one with a soccer ball. And the last half an hour of practice, we put them in groups so that they try to implement in the soccer game and have fun a little bit what they learned that day.
Well, they want to play a little bit besides
yeah,
just do drills.
Yeah.
So if the camp is 3 hours, 9 to noon?
9 till noon, we have a really good warm-up and stretches with the soccer ball, a lot of touches. Then we do a lot of touches on the ball and skills and moves. Then we break out the camp with one fun game a day. We have a team game of the day. And then we do 20-25 minutes shooting, different layup runs and crosses and stuff like that. And then last half an hour we do a scrimmage. So that's 3 hours, and it's pretty intense. And kids are touching the ball all the time and exercising. They're pretty tired after 3 hours.
Now, is this your only camp you have in New York State?
This is the only camp we have in New York State. Yes, that's correct.
And it's usually the first week in August?
Yeah, we try to keep the same time, so it's the first week in August, and I think I just need to confirm with the coaches for next year. But I believe it's going to be first week in August. But people always can go on our website. We have a website that it's updated daily. It's www.vermontvoltage, everything spelled together.com. So if you go on that website, people can see results of our games. They even can see the clips of our goals. All our games are recorded, so that we put on the real player. You can see the goals from our last 5-6 games, news releases, press, and information on our camps and all the programs about the Voltage team.
Now, are you able to run many camps in Vermont?
Yeah, this year we have almost 32 camps in Vermont.
32 camps?
Right now, actually, we have a camp in Richmond, Vermont, and one more location, Winooski, Vermont. We have 3 camps going at the same time.
So you're keeping your players occupied?
So yeah, as I said, the more kids in the camps we have, the more jobs I can give to the guys on the team, and that is the whole idea, that all the guys are working the camps during the day. Then we have training every day at 5:30 afternoons, and we play games on weekends and sometimes on Wednesday nights. So
you got these guys that are professional players that need some income during the summer months, so this allows you to, so really a good idea to improve your team and
improve the team, and keep all the players happy. They all love working with the kids. Their passion for the game, the kids really can sense it in the way they're showing to the kids the drills and stuff. And sometimes it's tough, but I can just say that our coaches have unbelievable desire and stuff. I will just tell you, last week we had a regional semi-final game on Saturday night. We won that game. Then we play regional for East Coast on Sunday night. We lost that game. Then on Monday morning we had camp in Essex. We worked camp all day. Then Tuesday we had a camp, also all-day camp. Then we had a game at home on Tuesday night. Went back to sleep late. No, we had a game Tuesday night, really late. Woke up Wednesday morning, went do the camp with kids all day. After the camp was done at noontime, we were sit in the car or in the vans, and we drove to New Hampshire, and we had a game in New Hampshire that night, 7:30 till 9:30. By the time we get home, it was 4 in the morning. All our coaches got up at 7 and went to do the camp. We had 4 games in 5 days with the camps all day, and nobody complained. Everybody was ready to go. So
they live soccer.
They live, breathe, eat soccer basically. That's what they do, and they love doing it. So I think kids really feel that, and they want to come and they want to show us the moves, and especially when kids come and see us play. Tomorrow when I come here, I know I'm going to have 100 questions and comments, and they really pay attention. So that's makes me very happy.
Okay, not quite sure what else I should be asking you. Anything that I haven't talked about that you think we should bring up?
Actually, no. We mentioned all the aspects, but I believe if some people, when they come to see us once play and they experience the night, the voltage game, and see us play, they're gonna become a regular attendance.
Now, I noticed Dale Hawksby is here helping you. Now, do most of these kids sign up here through Dale, or how do the local kids reach you? Through your website? How have they reached you?
We have information on our website, but also every year we print a bunch of flyers, and I send the flyers in month of February and March to Dale, and we send the flyers to all the elementary schools in the area, and that is how people can get a flyers through Dale or visit the local schools, or they can just go on our website and they can print application right from the website, and that is how people they sign up. They send applications straight to me.
Okay, this will be shown throughout northern Essex County and northern Franklin County. Do you have kids that come from a distance to be here?
I believe we have a couple of kids from Morse, a couple of kids from Shazy, from Peru, and Beekmantown. So
well, maybe as the word gets around, more and more might.
Yeah, that is what we're hoping. We're hoping that all these kids, when they come back next year, they bring a friend, and as I said, creates more jobs for the coaches, and it's more fun to have even bigger camp with bigger numbers. You can organize different tournaments and games, and you can do more stuff. So, but that's about it. It's been a really, really good week, and Dale, Huxby, and Josie, coaches, they really, really help a lot with everything. They're here present every day. They oversee everything, and it's a real pleasure to be here. All our coaches are enjoying it, even if it's driving for an hour from Vermont. But we live in the other side. It's fun to come.
Now, it's sunshiny today. If it rains a little bit, you keep on playing, I assume?
If it rains, we keep on playing. We only go inside, and we use the field house in the case of lightning and thundering.
And lightning, you can go inside?
We can go inside, and it's a full field house and everything. So we have conditions. We are ready for everything.
Okay.
Even for snow.
Not in August, we hope.
Yeah. So.
I've seen snow at many soccer games, but never in August. Okay, Bo Vukovic, that's about it. We want to wish you luck in this. It's nice. This is, you said, the 5th year?
Yeah, this is the 5th year, and everything has been great. And it's very important for kids to exercise and participate in sports, and especially in today's society. And they're exposed to a lot of different things, and it's better to do this than hang out in the corner and do some bad stuff. So
if
as long as we can send the right message to them, that is what we're trying to do.
That's right. If these kids weren't here right now, they probably wouldn't be doing too much constructive. Not necessarily destructive, but nothing constructive.
That is what I forgot to say. Every time when we have a water break or something, our coaches, we get together and we try to send the right message to the kids. That is a big part of our camp. We try to tell them, the proper nutrition and food to eat, how to get ready before the matches, stay off the tobacco products and drugs, and we're trying to emphasize that and spread the right word about healthy living and in healthy body, healthy spirit, something like that.
Very good. Okay, we've been talking with Bo Vukovic from the Vermont Voltage and the head man here at the annual, they call this a clinic or soccer camp here at Northeastern Clinton. If you're interested in future years, I'm sure there's easy access to it through the website, or you can contact Josie Gilroy here at Northeastern or Dale Hawksby.